Bethany Scott here, and welcome to my channel. Today it is Embossing Folder Friday. Actually, I was intending to use the March Spellbinders embossing folder, but I got a notification that they are actually delayed in customs and have not even reached the Spellbinders warehouse yet in the US. So I will be putting that project on hold, but I did grab one of my favorite embossing folders from past year, December 2023, that I felt, yes, it was originally probably for Valentine's Day, but look at those hearts. I felt like, all right, I'm trying to make a lot of wedding cards and bridal shower cards this time of year. So why not use those elements that would be in a Valentine's card for a wedding card? So I actually grabbed an unconventional, if you can see this up close, an unconventional color to go with all of this. Hopefully my screen will refocus. Whew, hi, there we go. I am going to go ahead and, oh, it's not liking my color. The color is throwing off the entire thing. Don't mind my camera, just having a freak out moment. Anyways, I think it's adjusted now. I have this cardstock. It's only 65-pound cardstock. I'm going to straighten it by not letting it get crooked by all the things around my desk here. And I'm just going to cut it into the panels. So, you'll see I just go ahead and cut everything down right away. I like using non-traditional wedding colors sometimes because when I have gone to weddings in the past, I will actually try to find out what the color scheme is and plan my packaging, my card, even sometimes my gift according to the colors or the themes that they've chosen for their wedding. For example, my best roommate, I called her wifey at the time, but she had a peacock theme, and so you better believe everything I got her for the wedding stuff was something to do with peacocks and peacock feathers. So yeah, I'm very much into that thought process. So off screen, I'm going to go ahead and put this embossing folder through my die cutting machine, and I'm going to try to make it as centered as possible, knowing I'm never going to be perfect about it. But I think that's as good as I'm going to get for now, so I'm going to go throw that in there and be right back. And look at how gorgeous that came out the first time around. Dun, 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 dun. That is so pretty. I really love this. I love being just a hair unconventional. It's fun to me just to think outside the box, but also, you know, not be stereotypical all the time. I am going to zhuzh this up a little bit. I'm debating a half sheet or the full sheet or just an inlet. I'm trying to make it romantic by throwing some vellum on top, but I also don't want to lose the gorgeousness of the hearts here. Now I'm severely rethinking my choices. All right, so what I'm going to do is I am just going to create this looks like about 1.25 inches border. I did not mean to rhyme, but I did. So 1.25 inches border should, let's make it 1.5 inches border. No, 1.25 inches. Gotta trust my initial instincts on this one. So I'm just making a small little edge of that vellum just to make it more whimsical, less predictable. And then grabbing an A2 size card base, as straight as I can find one. I noticed that when I was doing them in bulk, some of them got a little wonky towards the end. And I'm like, maybe I was just going too fast. I don't know. But I feel like this is just simple enough that it doesn't need a whole lot. And then we're going to add happy wishes on here. And I will just keep that edge to edge. It is foiled in an a holographic purple. So purple and green always look great. And then I have here some bridal pre-glued edges. So I think I'm gonna add this one. It's the simplest one. And then, since we're continuing to build, I will add a sentiment on the inside from a My Favorite Things stamp. So to start, I will go ahead and get that stamp going. I have a block here, and I'm going to choose May You Forever Be As Happy As You Are Today. I feel like that's a cute sentiment, very marketable. And I have my VersaFine Claire. So I have a craft fair on Saturday, and a lot of the videos I did this week, I aim to try to sell a few of those cards. So I will keep you posted how well I did. May you forever be as happy as you are today. Looks very centered and beautiful. All right, simple enough. Now I will go ahead and start building. So if you've been around for a little while, the embossing folder, you want to make sure that you have a very good amount of glue, just because the glue can seep into those little crevices and then not stick to what you're trying to stick to. So I always say over glue. It's harder to warp. Warp? That's a hard word. I'm from the Midwest. How do we say warp? It's harder to warp a embossed cardstock because it's already been molded, so to speak. So I feel it's much more difficult to get that to warp. I think that sounds right. But look at how beautiful and whimsical that is. And then for this, I believe glue and vellum are always a sticky choice for me. We are going to find out how well this vellum glues. I used to, back in my creative memory days, I used to actually purchase glue specifically for vellum. And it looks like it's going to dry completely clear, so I'm going to add just a little bit more. If I need to take it off and remake it, that's fine. I've accepted that fate as a potential. Alright. But vellum sometimes doesn't always play well with others. So I'm going to let that dry and we'll check back in a little bit. Alright, it has mostly dried. It takes a full 5 minutes to dry. I'm being impatient, so I am going to go ahead and I think this needs to go out that direction. And then trying to be as even as possible. That little beautiful ribbon. It's not quite lace. This was actually donated to me by a friend of mine. She had made a lot of her own wedding decor, and so these were some of the leftovers she had. All right, and then I'm just going to tape, or not tape, glue down. Not tape, glue. I know you can get vellum specific tape runners too. I used to have one. I do not know where it is. I used to also have the tape stickers from Creative Memories, like I mentioned before. So there are all different ways. The Barely Art glue does show if you look really close, but most likely you're not going to be looking really close. It does take a little bit more though, because there is the embossing folder to compete with too. But those are the final results, and I am really loving the simplicity and the elegance that this is. I'm going to let it finish drying under an acrylic block, but in the meantime, this is a quick reminder. Please fill out the giveaway link below. I want to give away some goodies as a celebration for all of you supporting me. 900 subbies is no small feat, and I would not be here without you guys. I would not be able to justify the time that I put into it and enjoying the fun. I mean, I could say, yeah, I'm having fun, but I appreciate all of your support. I also, if you caught the last video, I am celebrating my 3rd year as a Mary Kay consultant. I have been the queen of my specific unit for 2 years in a row, and I am on track to be the 3rd year in a row, as long as I keep things up and going. And there's Frankie calling me. Hold on. All right, and then I have links down below for the Mary Kay celebration. I have put some things on discount, so if you are in the US, please check it out. If you have friends in the US that you want to share some amazing discount and goodies with as well, check that out. I do plan to also have a Amazon shopping list going on soon. There are links down below for the a few of my favorite items, but I will actually be posting a comprehensive list. Also, for those of you who do join my giveaway, you will be receiving a digital freebie from me. I haven't exactly picked which one though. I have a few in mind, but I have created a lot of digital artwork over the years, and so I want to share the crafty fun and see what you can make with it. So spread the word for those of you who have friends who like digital kits, and yeah, if you join my giveaway, there you go. It's a freebie for you. You win just by joining the giveaway. But I will also be sharing some more exciting news down the way. I hopefully as soon as tax season is over, I can get going on all of these really crazy, outlandish, but exciting ideas that I have for my family, our family business. Yeah, I am stoked because I cannot wait to share all those updates, but I have to reach some certain milestones and goals first before I can start telling everyone the good news. So anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Don't forget to find the joy in your day, and happy making.